While May slept, the room felt heavy with the dreams we had shared. I looked at her peaceful face, the only soft thing in my jagged world, and I knew I couldn't wait for the 7 days to run out. If I stayed, the war would find her. I had to take the war to them. I pulled a scrap of paper and wrote a single line, "I will come back for you. Stay here. You are safe. I promise." I left her there, in the only sanctuary I had, and drove into the mouth of the lion. The prodigal shadow. I returned to the fortress of my childhood. Every hallway smelled of old blood and iron discipline. They didn't see me coming. I was the shadow they had trained to be invisible. One by one, I dismantled Mother's empire. I moved through the building like a silent plague, eliminating the guards and the mercenaries. I was the best because she made me the best. And now, that perfection was turned against her. When the alarms finally screamed, it was too late. I was already at the heavy mahogany doors of the inner sanctum. Mother was sitting behind her desk, a glass of wine in her hand, as if she had been expecting me. She didn't look afraid, she looked disgusted. "Ingrate," she spat, the word dripping with venom. "You are a piece of refuse. Everything you are, every breath you take, every skill you possess, belongs to me. I bought you. I built you. And you dare to turn your blade toward me." I looked at her, and for the first time, I didn't flinch. "You're right. To you, I was always just trash. A tool to be used until it breaks. But I'm done following. I'm done being your weapon." The fight was a blur of steel and rage. She was fast, viciously so. She didn't become the leader of an assassination syndicate by accident. We tore through the room, the sound of clashing blades echoing against the stone walls. Finally, I found the opening. I drove my dagger deep into her chest. As the light faded from her eyes, a sharp, unexpected pang twisted in my heart. She was a monster, a tyrant, but for 15 years, she was the only mother I had. As I watched her life slip away, I felt a strange, hollow grief. I had finally cut the leash, but it felt like I had ripped out a piece of my own soul to do it. I kept my promise. I returned to the bunker, bloodied and exhausted, but for the first time in my life, I was truly free. When May saw me, she didn't recoil at the red on my clothes, she simply held me until the shaking stopped. Mother was gone. The syndicate was a pile of ash. The unwanted girl had finally found a home. Starting over wasn't easy. The world of normal people was confusing, loud, and bright. But I wasn't the girl in the cardboard box anymore. Because I had been forced to master 5 languages and memorize every nerve and bone in the human body, I found work as a medical technical interpreter. I spend my days in the hushed halls of a major hospital, translating for surgeons and helping frightened families understand the complex science of healing. My hands, once used to take life, are now used to help save it. My special talents finally have a soul. Life with May is a series of beautiful firsts. We have a small apartment with windows that let the sun spill across the floor. We cook together. I'm still learning that salt is better than iron. We spend our evenings watching mindless TV shows that make us forget the weight of the world. We even adopted a golden retriever puppy. I named him Coda, which means friend. When I look at him, I realize that for 20 years, I never knew what it was like to be loved without a condition. Now, I have it every day. The past still haunts me sometimes. In the middle of the night, I'll wake up reaching for a knife that isn't there. But then I feel May's hand find mine under the covers. She pulls me back from the dark, her touch a constant reminder that I am here. I am safe. I was born unwanted. I was raised as a shadow. But in the warmth of our kitchen, as May laughs and the puppy barks at a stray sunbeam, I realize I am exactly where I am meant to be. I am not a weapon. I am Yuna. And I am wanted. Hi everyone. When I first started writing this story, I planned for it to end in tragedy. But as I spent more time with Yuna, I realized that after a lifetime of being unwanted, she truly deserved to find a place where she belonged. I couldn't let her light go out in the dark. I hope you enjoyed her journey toward healing and happiness. Thank you for watching.
No beat, drop it down, move your feet. Meow, meow, so sweet. Let it ride, repeat, repeat. Light on the floor, I sway. Cat eyes looking your way. Little bounce, little play. Watch me walk like soft steps on the street. Hear the rhythm in the heat. When I slide into the scene, all you hear is meow on the beat. Meow, 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 shake it slow. Meow, 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 on the low. Turn around, let it go. Meow, meow, on the stereo. Meow, 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 feel the bass. Meow, 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 in your face. If you wanna keep the pace, meow, no beat, take your place. No, no, no.